Hello, welcome to CC Sim Racing. I'm here, your host, Craig Cook, and we are here for the final of the Mojo Super Cup series. As we can see, you will notice in a moment that Ace Ryu has won the championship, so congratulations to Ace Ryu, who has absolutely smashed it this series. In the commentary box with me today is the safety car driver, Roses, who has just finished was a 24-hour, ended up being 13 hours because the Wi-Fi disconnected. But Roses, congratulations, mate. You must be really tired.
Me tired. If the Wi-Fi didn't disconnect, I'd be really dead at the end of it. But it was good. We'll finish the final 11 hours on another day and hope it doesn't disconnect then.
Yeah, fair play, mate. And you did a cracking job. Watching quite a bit of it and seeing donations coming in is fantastic. You did an absolutely stone job, and congratulations. But we've still got halfway to go, so keep pushing, my friend, and it's for a good cause. So keep doing what you're doing, buddy. So here we go. We are here for the GT1 Mojo Super Cup series. And here is a couple of the guest drivers out at the moment. We obviously have a lot of drivers not available today, which is a real shame, but it still hasn't stopped everyone from being here that obviously have opted to race as guest drivers. So there's 2 races going on today, and you'll enjoy it no matter what. So let me just grab what I need to grab, and we'll get it underway. So we're waiting for one driver who hasn't unfortunately turned up yet, but I think we seem to have one not in, and I think Legion is he in the message room? I'm not too sure what's going on with Legion. Hasn't actually said anything. So we're just waiting for Legion, but I'm not too sure. Optimal Chicane in the end decided he wasn't going to make it, which is unfortunate. He did say he was going to make it, but Legion is not here at this moment in time. We're just waiting for him to arrive. Nothing has happened as such. While I wait for that, I'm just going to leave you with this quick message from ERA's event, which is coming up at the 27th and 28th with your hosts Craig Cook and Sean Yoder for the $1,000 cash prize. There we go. That is your Series ERA Association We are waiting for that one to happen on the 27th, 28th. Big races going into that one for the cash prize money. And it was an epic race if you were there last time. If you weren't, you want to join, go and check them out. Go check out ERA on Facebook and register up for the Gran Turismo event. Right, so here we are. We are here at Le Mans. Really looking forward to this one. Who's your eyes set on this one, Roses? Because this is going to be a tense one. Obviously, we know one of them is obviously Ace Ryu, but looks like Bo Polo's up for this as well.
Yeah, it's clear that Rio's clearly winning this by the standings, but Polo looks quick. Haven't checked the standings recently, but he should have a good race. I saw what he was saying, and he's going to try and make it a one-stop if he can by being really conservative.
Yeah, I think so, mate. We are waiting for Legion to turn up. It doesn't look like he's going to arrive, so we're going to try and get Vinny back into this race. Just unfortunately, that is for some reason he's just gone off the marker. So he was frustrated. He got a red card in his football match today, apparently. So he was a bit upset. So Vinny is back. We're just going to wait for these guys to get ready, and we're going to kick this one off straight away. But it's been such an intense series. Let's take the look at the championship standings. That is wrong again. What is going on there? Why is it that this happens every time? Oh my days! Right, let's see if we can quickly sort this out. That should be round 5. It was round 5 about 20 minutes ago, but it's now round 4. So let's have a look through here. There's round 5. Let's push this button here. Let's say done. There we go. There's round 5, everyone. See, it's always there. So Ace Ryu will take the championship with 214 points at this moment in time. Will increase, I'm sure, today. Red Spectre, unfortunately, has retired from the series, 191. Polo with 108. Nappy Sack 106. Legion 104. Tabron 69, unfortunately not here either, and Legion not here, so that's a real shame. Gear Kayla 68, Chrism 66, Boosted out for 65, Garvey 65, Matt with 62, Optimal with 53, Gaffers 31, unfortunately not available, and Iron Brew also not available. Optimal also not available, so we have half the racers racing today and half are guests. So yeah, you will be seeing 2 races on track today. So let's get this qualifying up and running, and let's see what these guys can do. So qualifying is up for the races today. I'm going to try the penalty zone, and it should be. There it is. So there's the penalty zone. Obviously the chicanes are not there. Couldn't get the picture that I wanted, so I'll have to modify that at some point. But it's on the start-finish straight at the bottom of your screen on the map. As you can see, it's there with the yellow marker. That is your penalty zone for today. So looking forward to this. It's going to be very, very intense, and great to see people are liking and following the stream. So thank you very much, guys. Appreciate that very, very muchly. So let's get this one underway. That is Polar, who's out on track at the moment in these beautiful Toyotas. They're all out and running. A couple of them sitting in the pits, as you can see, waiting very patiently, which is the guest car. So they will have to wait, and we'll see where they happen to be at the end of this first sprint race. So 10-minute sprint race, so pretty much going to be about 3 laps, maybe 4 if they're lucky, and then we will go into the next round, which will be an hour race. So Boosted Alpha just chilling, just making sure he's got all the tyre left, so he's just cruising at the moment. There's Ace Ryu, championship leader and champion of the GT1 Mojo Super Cup Series. Congratulations to you, sir, and well done for finishing up from 2nd in the GT Champion Series in America, so congratulations to you. Big shout out to GT Champions. There is Chrism as well, the Scotsman, and looking pretty quick indeed. He keeps all of his cards close to his chest, quite literally, and we'll see what he can do tonight on track. So yeah, as we were talking about Roses, Ace Ryu has been absolutely phenomenal this series, hasn't he? Beautiful
yeah, he really has been. He's such a unique driver with such racecraft, being able to change upon an instant of strategies and being able to save that fuel like I haven't seen in this game before.
It is something. It is sensational, isn't it? How he does it. It's just absolutely incredible. It really, really is. We're just going to check out some of these messages that are coming in while we're waiting for them to come round. We have good luck from Gizmo. Looking forward to more epic racing. Go Gear Kayla says Grando. Great to have a chat with him earlier. The big finale, says Jesse. So there we go. We've got a couple of people there. We've got Pete Brown saying hi, CC Sim. How you doing? Not too bad, buddy. Go for it, Gear Kayla. Harley Craig. Good luck, everyone. Enjoy the final race. Thank you very much. We got good luck in the final. Everybody says my girlfriend who's sitting on the couch and chilling with a cup of tea. So here we go. Everyone is coming round. Some gorgeous shots through here as we drive this beautiful track. Lovely sweeping section here, absolutely gorgeous. A penalty there for Boosted, having to take that one now. So again, easily done on this track. Over the white lines, it will be a penalty, as you can see, very easily done. So Boosted Alpha in the CC Sim livery. Could be looking forward to racing in the GT3 series next time round. So flashes the lights as he comes through. And he's going to start his first run. And again, got to get this chicane right, haven't you, round here? Rose is very difficult with the sausage curb on the right hand side on the exit.
Yeah, very difficult. It can throw you out into the gravel trap if you get it wrong. And the track limits around here are very strict, especially during the Dunlop bridge underneath there and going on to the back straights. It's got to get it right or you get slapped with a penalty.
Definitely. So there are the guys waiting in the pits. They're all chilling and doing as they're told, which is great to see. So Boosted Alpha coming round now, the sweeping left-hander, and again getting the power down very, very quickly. What we saw topping out here, down here, Roses. It's quite a fast car, isn't it, as well? In the tow, what are we looking about? Sort of about 204, do you reckon?
Yeah, around 200 miles an hour, around the top end of 300 kilometers for you guys using that. It's really fast in the straight line and good acceleration out the corners. Hopefully see some good moves on the braking zones as well.
Yeah, definitely. So there are the guys out on track. We're going to see Garvey there as well. Let's have a look, see if we can see him, who's in 11th. There he is. There's Garvey. So great to see him back on track. He's been really sort of like pushing himself recently, and he's doing a cracking job in this tough group as well. And but he has been showing a lot of promise this season, hasn't he?
Yeah, he really has. Struggled at the start, couldn't keep up with the pace, but he kept his determination high, and he's starting to open up. Hopefully, to see some good battles with him and the other guys.
There we go. Thanks very much, Roses. You've got Matt Humphrey there coming through the chicane again. Very, very close to a penalty there. It's very difficult, this track, because it is very, very aggressive on penalties. I have to actually turn it down slightly as well, but it doesn't seem to have made any difference. As you can see, Matt coming through now. 24-hour race will be happening for myself and some of the drivers, so I'll be doing the whole 24 hours around this track in the GT3 car. It is GT1s and GT3s on track at the same time, 24 hours, and if you want a team, it is a £100 donation fee. If you want to chuck your team in, that'll be fantastic. You can have as many drivers as you want on stints. And you'll be just dropping in the pits, coming off the lobby. Your new teammate will be coming into the lobby, and then they'll be starting their laps as well. Most laps wins, basically, so make sure you count your laps. If you don't, oh dear. And there we go. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic evening of racing. Swingle, Beeler, Dorada, Hatterlad, and Ben are waiting in the pits. There is Boosted. Seems to be like he's getting caught here by Ace Ree, but it's going to be anybody's race in this first sprint race. And don't forget, it's going to be all about the tow and getting this section right, because this is a really, really difficult part of the track, isn't it, there?
Yeah, it really is. I've been caught off many times. If you run wide a little bit, you get slapped with a penalty, and if you hit the wall coming through the middle section, you just lose all your time. So it's really down to precision and how confident you can be.
Yeah, definitely. Lots of messages coming in as we see Boosted Alpha coming over the line for the first time. And as he crosses the line, he does a very nice time of a 3:21. Ace Rio does a 3:19. Beautiful shot of the cars parked up there, all the guest cars. So Bo Polar goes into pole position there. That's a great run from him. Chrism goes into 4th, Gear Kayla in 5th. The Garvey's just popped himself into 5th. There he goes, crosses the line. Very tough. I don't think he'll get another lap in, but it'll just be practice now. So they have got that lap in, which is what they wanted, and great stuff from the guys. So cracking, absolutely cracking. So Polar in pole at the moment. There's Ace Ryu in 2nd, Boosted out for 3rd, Chrism 4th, Matt in 5th. Matt grabs 5th place. There he is, just coming past the Dunlop Bridge there. And there is Garvey, 6th, Gear Kayla in 7th. Haven't seen a lot of Gear Kayla at the start of the season. He was absolutely fantastic. Just come off the pace a little bit, but maybe he's been concentrating more on getting Lamborghini in the Manufacturers Series up and running. But he has done an absolutely cracking job, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has been. He's been strong in the Manufacturer Series, making it into that race 1. What's really good for that team from losing Grandad, another good driver, but that never stopped him, and they made it on. And seeing him racing in this Mojo Series, he keeps it more on the conservative side, seeing through the races. He's been really good.
Yeah, fantastic. Nappy Sack there in 8th, and a lot of penalties happening here, so they will probably lose some of these through the slower corners. Very tough around this sector here, but I think at the bottom of the hairpin, I think that's where they could lose quite a bit of that penalty. Do you think their Rose is easily done, I reckon? Again, look how harsh these penalties are. It's shocking.
Yeah, the penalties are really harsh. You can lose most of the time in the braking zones, and if you can't, then you lose them in the burn zone. But yeah, it's harsh around this track.
So there we go. Not as slow as I thought around that sector. I thought it'd be a lot slower around there, but obviously not. So there they go, down the straight again. It'd be great to see what these guys can do in the slipstream. It's going to be absolutely brilliant, toe to toe, hand in hand, quite literally. And we have obviously the guest cars already in the pits. Obviously they won't be able to finish to start the qualifying. They are here just to get a feel for what the GT1 car is all about, and great to see they're doing as we have said to do, so great respect. We do have the safety car around, which obviously is Rose's. He'll be out in the 2nd race, so it'll be good to see them following suit. So 25 seconds to go. Obviously guys are just pulling over now, just relaxing a little bit more.
Yeah, Chrism did coming out that corner. I think he was up on his time by a little bit, but just missed the braking zone.
So Ace Ryu is there, coming round with a 2nd to go, and the timer is down. So there we go, Ace Ryu is trying to get that pole position. It looks like he's flat out coming through the Porsche curves there. So here we go, into the right, into the left. Boosted goes and does a 3:20.477. So that's another great time from Boosted Alpha. Puts him into 3rd. Here we go into the chicane, into the braking zone for Ace Ryu. Really giving it some beans in that car.
The 3rd.
Matt Humphrey pops himself into 3rd place. Now Ace Ryu, can he grab pole here as he crosses the line? No, he doesn't. Obviously, I think he realised after a while that he was he could have had another lap. So there we go. Thank you very much, guys, for liking the stream. Really appreciate that. Hi, Mike. Good to see you, buddy. Pete Jones, good luck all. Mario says, go Boosted. We got... Oh, by the way, Hatter Lad today, everyone, is no longer Hatter Pad. Dun, dun, dun. He is now Hatter Lad. He is now on the wheel. So there we go. And we have Mike Humphrey has also shared the stream, so thank you very much. We have Jason Blythe says, yes, Matt. So great to see the little fan club there for Matt. So he's in 3rd, doing a cracking job. So Polar takes pole position. There he is, just cruising round. Ace Ryu 2nd, Matt Humphrey in 3rd, Boosted in 4th, Chrism in 5th, Garvey in 6th, Gear Kayla in 7th, Nappy Sack in 8th, and then we have our guest cars of Swingle, Bila Dorada, Hatter, Ben, Vinny and Roberts. So yeah, very interesting final. Well, this is intense. Because anybody can win this, like come into second spot here, but the battle from, I think it's 6th place back, maybe 7th, is quite intense.
Yeah, it really is. It'll be an interesting fight for these guys in the back of the guest cars, because there are some quick drivers as well, and if they work together down the straight, they could possibly catch up towards the end of the race and really put spanner in the works for these main game drivers.
Yeah, definitely great shout there. We have put them back a little bit because obviously there's a little bit of argy-bargy with some of them. Obviously got a little bit faster than they should have been, and got involved with some of these other guys in front. So we have just taken a little bit of precaution and say, you know what, you have your own race. Let these guys concentrate on theirs. It's just basically to fill up the grid, because obviously had a few that are working or away or not well. So, but thank you very much for those guys for jumping in. There we go. So yeah, if you want to get involved in our 24-hour charity event, then please do so. It'll be awesome. Really looking forward to it. I think. If I believe rightly, I think, are you hosting that one, Roses, for me? I can't remember now.
I will be streaming. Yeah, I can come in and help you on commentary if you're doing it as well. Yeah,
that'd be fantastic, mate. That'd be really good. As long as you don't watch me spin, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, great to see Sean McGee as well. Come on, Garvey, says Sean. Yeah, he's there in 6th place. Let's take a look at him. There he is. Cruising down this very, very, very long straight here. And really looking forward. This is going to be a cracker. An absolute belt of a race. And there we go. All done. But look at all the penalties. Unbelievable. So let's go. We are here for the final, round 6 of the Mojo Super Cup. And on pole position is Polar, Ace Ryu 2nd, Matt in 3rd, Boosted 4th, Prism in 5th, Garvey in 6th, Gear Kayla in 7th, Nappy Sack in 8th, Swingle 9th, Field Dorada in 10th, Hatterlad, oh that's a lovely shot, Hatterlad there in 11th. And we are going to wait for these guys to get going. So wait for the lights to go green any moment. Cameraman's ready. I don't know what the pit lane are doing. They're sprinting to get onto the onto the side of the pit wall there. Away they go. Great start from the guys, and they are off. And it's Polar who's had an absolute blistering start, and Ace Ryu's had a terrible one as they come into the first corner. And it's Polar into the lead with Matt in 2nd, Gear Kayla in 3rd. Oh, and everyone's missed the apex totally. Matt's gone off the track, but they are all through now. And here we go. We should see the guest cars going any moment now. Looks like they've already gone already. So Polar is in the lead. Ace Ryu in 2nd, Chrism in 3rd, Matt in 4th. Then we've got Gear Kayla in 5th. Then we've got Boosted in 6th with a penalty. Garvey in 7th with Nappy Sack in 8th. And then we've got the guest cars coming around now. But let's go on board with Polar. He's got a nice big gap there. And there we go. Looking at the back, and now Chrism's got some great toe coming down the straight here, and he's going to overtake him. Wow, look at the speed of that thing in a straight line, side by side, 3 abreast there for 4th, 5th and 6th here into the braking zone. That is going to be very tight. Boosted Alpha goes a little bit wide there. Did he get that done? Yes, he has. Trying to lose the penalty, has a little bit of ghost in there, and then just in the background there you can see the guest cars, but there we go, Boosted Alpha in the lead. Now really, if you think about it, Gear Kayla should be helping out the train, surely. You see Ace Ryu is now closing up on Chrism, but Chrism's now looks like he's getting bumped drafted by Ace Ryu, but now we've got 3 in a line. Matt down the inside, Gear Kayla on the outside. Boosted also trying to go wide. Garvey's lost control of the car and he's crashed into everybody. What was Garvey thinking there?
I think he just missed his braking marks and tried avoiding it all by staying on the track, but took out a couple of people.
Wow, that was pretty shocking. So Garvey is there in 6th position, Boosted Alpha in 7th, so he'll be chasing him down into the braking zone. So Polar is in the lead by 2 seconds, and if he can just stay in front now and keep that gap, that should be okay from Ace Ryu, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it really should. But we've got Chrism and Ace Rio working here, possibly leapfrogging with each other to catch up. Should catch up by him by the end of the lap, maybe start of the second one.
Yeah, I was going to say, Chrism looks very, very feisty out there at the moment. He's doing a great job. There he goes, into the braking zone, into the right hand, a very, very tight right hand. Don't want to get on those curbs too much. You can lose the back end, but great, nicely and tidy that was from Chrism and Ace Ryu, with Matt in fourth now. There he goes, he's got the gap he needs now. Can he chase down? Can he grab that toe? He should be able to. He's only 1.2 seconds behind, so he might be able to grab the toe. These two are having a great battle in front here, Chrism and Ace Ryu, but there is Matt in fourth position, Gear Kayla there in fifth. There is Boosted in sixth, with Garvey in seventh. We've got Nappy Sack in eighth, with Swingle in ninth, who is the lead guest car at the moment. He looks like he's enjoying himself. Penalty there for Ben as he comes round. Then we have Roberts in 11th, Hattalad on the sorry, I nearly said pad in 12th. Vinny there in 13th with Bila Dorada at the back there, and he's got engine damage as well. So that is a serious incident for Bila Dorada, and that's the first time I've seen engine damage.
Oh.
You might get a job out here then, Roses, today. This is be shocking.
I just might, hoping so, but these drivers are very good. Just probably a mishap has happened, and hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, definitely. Ace Ryu had a penalty there, and Matt caught right up to the back of him, and Chrism's got a little bit of space now to pull away, but there we go again. Fastest sector from Ace Ryu as we come through. So watch out for Matt now in fourth place. Let's have a look at him. There he is. Got a bit of a gap there, so we're going board from the top of his car in fourth place.
Got a slit train starting to form from Rio down to Alpha, boosted Alpha. Only about a second between Ace and Alpha.
Very interesting. So there we go, boosted Alpha there in sixth place, and obviously points mean prizes, but he's purple as well, he's boosted Alpha, and he's absolutely flying. Luckily didn't get no damage out of that incident earlier, so well, let's have a look. Nappy Sack didn't either, so I don't know how Garvey got away with that. He got no damage.
Just the luck of the draw of where you hit on the car, on a car. Sometimes damage will happen, sometimes damage won't. And I guess he just got the lucky straw.
Yeah, definitely. There we go. Gear Kayla is there in fifth. Again, these purple times are chopping and changing left, right, and centre at the moment. Guys are coming through the chicane. You can see him, but Boosted Alpha in the toe. Now he is pushing Gear Kayla towards the battle in front. So good thinking for Boosted Alpha. Plenty of time. So they've got another lap and maybe 2 laps here. So we'll see how they get on. Gear Kayla in fifth, Boosted Alpha in sixth. Leader is well away here, Roses. There he is. He's now 3.7 seconds. He's enjoying himself.
Yeah, he's got a comfortable lead. Just need to take it easy on these in the corners. Try and not run wide or miss the braking points. He should definitely win this and have a good start come the endurance race.
Yeah, definitely. Boosted Alpha has got past Gear Kayla fifth position, which is fantastic for Boosted Alpha. Now he's on the charge and he's on the back of Matt Humphrey, so you can just see him in the background there. Doing an absolutely fantastic job after the internet start, and now closing up. And he's got some good times underneath him as well. Ace Ryu down the inside. Great move. Ghosts out as well. That's a really bad place to go out side by side as they come through left-hander. Don't know how they managed to do that there. That was incredible, but Ace Ryu's got through. Chrism in third. Matt is in fourth. Not much you can do about that on Gran Turismo. It does happen. Oh, there could be a penalty here for Chrism. Matt is all over the backside of him. Trying to go around the outside. Not going to work there. Oh, a little bit of argy-bargy. Got to get the brakes on. Matt realises he weren't going to get through there. He's trying to get past, but Chrism holds his own. Great stuff from Chrism.
Yeah, it's causing this back half of the grid to catch up and really put a spanner there for the positions for boosted.
So there we go, Boosted Alpha in 5th, Gear Kayla in 6th, there is Gear Kayla, there is Boosted Alpha, Nappy Sack just on the back of this as well. Again, looking very good for the next race. I've been very intrigued how TTR have been doing, and I'm pretty sure they've been working on this one a lot. And don't forget, it's all about strategy in the next race, 1 hour of Le Mans.
we got a fight with Ben and Swingle. Swingle's in the slip.
So let's have a look at the guest cars. There is Ben, there is Swingle just behind him. So let's have a look at that. Great guest car battle at the moment. There's 2 cars running very slow at the moment. Looks like they're coming around the chicane, so obviously someone's got damage there. Very difficult track, this one. Really is very tough on the reflexes. You can see Ben trying to lose a bit of penalty as he goes through the braking zone there. So they're doing a very good job on the pad for the first time out. Sorry, wheel. I keep forgetting. It's going to be terrible. I'm going to forget that. He's known as Hatterpad. Everyone should know that by now. So there is Hatterlad. Let's have a look at the leaders. There it is. So Polar 4.3. Ace Rue's now got a bit of a gap from Chrism. And Chrism's got Matt Humphrey all over the back of him. In the toe now, coming into the braking zone. Matt's going to have a look. Oh, he's having a look. He really is having a look into the braking zone. Gets that done. Cutback could be on for Chrism. Oh, it's a little bit of a spin. Argy-bargy. Side by side. Great little bit of incident there. Love it. Nice aggression for both drivers.
Nappy Sack on Gear Kayla.
Nappy Sack, Gear Kayla, there is Garvey. Let's have a look. Nappy Sack, Gear Kayla. Nappy Sack's got through. Great stuff from Gear Kayla there and Nappy Sack. And you can't even see him now. He's gone past. So Nappy Sack there going down the inside. Oh, that's going to be a tight corner for him there. And he's made the mistake. Gear Kayla's got past again. So Gear Kayla is now past Nappy Sack and back into 6th. So we'll see if Nappy Sack can get on his case. Here we go. For the Gear Kayla. Slowly bringing him in. Look at the dust flicking up from the outside of the track there. Literally just grabbing some of the dirt. And very difficult on the tyres as well as you come into these twisty turny bits. As you can see, really trying to get that car to turn in was Gear Kayla. Very quick at this sector, but he's gone very wide there. That's going to be a penalty. There we go, half-second penalty. So into the braking zone. This should be Nappy Sacks now as they come through the final chicane. Oh, look how Nappy Sack. Oh, he's gone really wide there. What happened to Nappy Sack? He's gone off the track. No damage as well. Very lucky, these guys at the moment. So there we go. It's Polo who's going to take another lap here. Ace Ryu has come 2nd. Matt in 3rd. Chrism in 4th. Boosted Alpha in 5th. Gear Kayla in 6th. Garvey is going to take 7th place. There he is. Nappy Sack there. Ben Hatterlad has managed to grab the 10th spot of Swingle, which is incredible stuff. There he goes. Well done to Hatterlad. Swingle in 11th. Roberts is coming over the line in 12th. Vinny is going to also come through with Bila Dorada also there. And here comes Vinny. Not a bad lap either. 3:22. That's not a bad lap at all. So into the chicanes for the final time for Vin. And across the line he goes. Great stuff from Vinny. And here comes Bila Dorada. Now we have to wait for the winner as he's got to do another lap of this track. It's a very long track as well. But I'm sure he'll be going up again there as quickly as he can.
Man of the hour at the moment is Bipolar, looking really strong. Hopefully he can take this energy, what he's won in this race, and put it into 60 minutes.
Yeah, definitely. So there goes Polar. So he's just coming round now. Guys have all finished. So be very interesting to see what happens in the next one. I'm really looking forward to tyres actually, here, Roses? Because obviously we know that the degradation's quite heavy on the super softs. But what are we expecting from these guys, like in the race? Are they going to go on the super soft? Are they going to go soft or medium? Are we going to see a hard tyre out today? Do you think, just to try and keep the duration down?
Hard tyres are possible. Most likely it could be mediums because there's not as many corners. But may see the supers because there's not a lot of wear on this track. It's mostly straights, so the supers may come into play. But that high tie wear as it is, it could be interesting to see what people work with and what's going through their thoughts come to pit stops.
Yeah, definitely. That would be an interesting one. It really will. There is Garvey. There is Nappy Sack there in 8th. There's Ben. Manages to pip those guys just behind him. And Hattalad obviously very happy finishing second in that one with out of the guest cars there. Swingle in 11th. There he is. And we've got Roberts there in 12th. Vinny there in 13th, and I think Bila Dorado might have come in. He's got aero damage as well, so we're just waiting for our winner to come across the line. There he goes, and it is Polar who takes the win and another fastest lap. He does a 3:17.6. That's incredible. He's loving it out there. All about the next one now, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. Taking these guys around for a lap, seeing them weave left to right, warming up those tyres. Get really interesting soon here.
Yeah, definitely. So let's have a look at those race results. There it is. It's Polar who takes the win. Ace Ryu in 2nd, Matt in 3rd, Chrism in 4th, Boosted in 5th, Gearcader in 6th, Garvey in 7th, Nappy Sack in 8th, Ben in 9th, Hattalad in 10th, Swingle 11th, Roberts in 12th, Vinny in 13th, Bila Dorada in 14th. Fastest lap from Polar with a 3:17.641. Cracking time.
Forgot to put the livery on.
That's okay.
How
mate.
silly of me.
That's okay. It's not a biggie. While we're doing that, let's quickly have a look at what is coming up on the 27th, 28th of November, ladies and gentlemen. Hi guys, welcome back. We are here, and again, please, please, please make sure you go and check out E-Racing Association. If you fancy a little slice of the pie and you think you can win the $1,000 cash prize, that is between the top 3. You want to be the champion. You want to make it. This is where to be. The E-Racing Association. Bags and bags of new things coming along as well. Cash prizes will just get raised every race we have. So we know that Ace Ryu won that one last time out. Is there anyone out there that can beat him? You should see the list. It's insane. We want to see that list grow. There's not very many places left, so if you haven't done so yet, anyone can join. It's basically random selected on the day which group you're in, and also where you're grid placed. So you could have the fastest guy on the track, but he could start last on the grid. You could have not as fast at the front of the grid and could make it really, really interesting and get through to the final. You just don't know what's going to happen, okay? And then you have the final, an hour race on some crazy settings at a fantastic track. And if you want to get part of it, then please go and check out E-Racing Association on their website. www.eragaming.gg. Go and check that out and sign up there. And also the same for the registration for the Gran Turismo Sports race. So it's going to be an absolute belter. But we are back here, and looks like everyone is ready, which is fantastic. So we're going to get this one underway. And a very interesting start. Obviously, I'll have to leave Roses to get the car out. I won't bother him at the moment. But what we will do is we will try and bother the guys that are on track. So let's see if we can grab a couple of them. Hopefully they're not all screaming and shouting, and I can have a quick chat with those guys. So hopefully the guys are okay and they're all quiet. They're very silent in here. It's amazing. I wasn't expecting that. So, right, let's have a look on the grid. We can see the safety car is at the back. He will be ready to go and rock and roll any moment now. Once the green light goes. So there goes the safety car. So while we do that, we're going to try. We won't grab Polar because he's already said that he can't talk on there. But I think we can grab Matt Humphrey. Matt, are you able to talk, buddy? Hello, mate. That was a great battle with you and Chrism. That was very intense, wasn't it? A little mistake there. He managed to get past. He was. He made the race very, very interesting. The toe seems to work very well at this track. Yeah, well, good luck, mate. Have a cracking race. I can hear that G29 working its socks off. Well, I think that's a G29. Well, something's rattling around in the background, but good luck, mate. Have a good race. Let's see if we can have a word with Boosted Alpha. Are you there, Boosted? Can you talk to us, buddy? Yeah, hello, sir. Wow, that was an interesting start to the race. Managed to claw back a 6th place there, but are you happy with that result? Definitely. Well, have a good one, mate. Good luck. Have a cracking race. Chrism, are you able to talk, mate? It might be a bit difficult. Some of them are pushed to talk. Some of them are able to talk. It's very, very difficult on this track. Hattalad, are you able to talk? A bit different on the G29. Oh, wow. There we go. Let's see if we can grab him. There he is at the back there. Hattalad. Well done, buddy. You must be happy with that result. Oh, I do apologise. That is my bad. I got too excited. That everyone just missed all the commentary that I was speaking to the guys. Basically, Boosted thought he wanted a bit more time on the wheel and obviously getting a bit more time on track. But he's happy with what he's got at the moment, but really wants to progress in this race. We had also, who else did we have there? We had Matt just saying he was excited, he was looking forward to the argy-bargy over Chrism. It got a bit intense. We did try to talk to Chrism as well. Unfortunately, we couldn't speak to Chrism, which is a bit of a gutter. But we have just spoken there to Hatterlad, and Hatterlad, obviously on the steering wheel, mate. You must be enjoying yourself on the wheel now at the moment in this car.
This is much more fun, yes.
You can feel it, you can feel it. Roses is out on track, so good luck, mate. Have a cracking race.
Cheers, buddy. Good luck to you all, guys.
So there we go, absolutely brilliant. We have the safety car out. Obviously the guest cars are just slowly in the background there. They're just going to have their own little race, obviously, but this is where the race is. Can Polar hold second place? It's going to be intense. Look at that absolutely gorgeous Bugatti. I'm just making sure he gets around that corner, and this thing in a straight line is an absolute weapon. I didn't realise he'd done that. Thanks, Chris. So Chris, who does deliveries, has actually put a nice little thank you on the back there. Oh, you're very welcome, mate. Very, very welcome. I was not expecting that. He did say to me, put it on the rear end of the car, and I was like, of course I will. I just totally forgot. I just thought I'll just check the back of the cars there as they're coming round. But thank you very much, Chris, who does deliveries. He's done an absolutely brilliant job on this one as well. So Polar is there on pole position. Second, Ace Rue. Third is Matt Chrism in fourth. Fifth is Boosted. Gear Kayla sixth. Then we got Garvey in seventh. Happy Sack in eighth. And then we have the guys at the back there, which will be the guest car. But we will wait for Roses to absolutely put his foot down in that Bugatti, and he is off. Cameraman missed a great shot there, but there is your leader, Polar. It's Ace Ryu. The guys are starting to line up now, getting ready for this race. They're all starting to close in. There is Polar. There is Ryu. Very, very tense as they come through the chicane, getting close, close, close. Here we go. The battle is on. Here we go, waiting for the taps to open. And Polar is ready, going across the line, and he's gone. And he's actually made a little cheeky one there as he crossed the line. He waited, and then he saw that Ace Ryu was going in front. And look at this. It's Chrism who's gone into second now. Can he grab the lead? Oh, look at this from Boosted Alpha's just straight into third. So terrible start there from Polar. But he is gone. Ace Ryu has taken the lead with Chrism in second. We've got Boosted in third. Matt's now got down the inside as well from Polar and Garvey. So has Polar got a bit of a idea for strategy here, because he seems to have slowed right down. He might grab the toe on the back of these cars as he comes through. All a bit wide there, and knapsack on the back. Garvey's now into sixth spot and looking for a place on Polar. So Polar looks like he's got a bit of a strategy, because Garvey's going to get past him here. Side by side. And there we go, Chrism in to first, and now passes Ace Ryu. So looks like it's all going to change this race at the start. Into the chicane, Chrism, Ace Ryu, Boosted, Matt, Polar, Garvey, Nappy Sack, Gear Kayla. Great little battles happening. Down the straight, all together. Then we've got the guest cars not just coming round the chicane. But great to see Chrism doing such a good job there at the moment in pole position. Boosted Alpha chasing them down as well. There is Polar in fourth. Garvey there is in fifth. Go back into the commentary box, let these guys concentrate as they come around now. Chrism is doing a cracking job, still only 0.6. Looks like Polar is looking for a little move here on Garvey. Garvey's now jumped into fourth, but look at Polar. Polar's just pushing Garvey along here, so that could be strategical. Not using as much fuel as well, just sitting in the toe. Great stuff. glad to see this group still going strong. Cheers, Rich. This looks like a race right up my street, moving to iRacing now, but all the best. Oh, Rich T, great to see you, buddy. That's fantastic. Great to see you on the stream, bud. Good luck to you all. Welcome, mate. Great to see you. Oh, that's so unlucky as well. Just noticed we have Legion also saying he's here, but it's unfortunate we're already starting now, buddy. But we are on a schedule. We've got to keep to it. So Chrism in the lead, Ace Ryu in second, Boosted in third, Garvey fourth, Polar in fifth, Nappy Sack in sixth there. So great to see Nappy Sack now starting to climb up, and he's got quite a bit of fuel as well, so doing a cracking job. So Roses, obviously you've been out there on track. How did it feel, buddy?
Felt really good. Felt really smooth. Definitely seeing some of these people on the super softs. I think they're going to try and use the grip advantage and try and get away, helping each other in the slip. My driver to look out for will probably be Bipolar, looking for the strategy wise, going long. He's going to be deadly coming later race.
Yeah, good shout there, mate. I was going to say, I was a bit interested actually, because I just looked at the fuels at the moment. Ace Ryu has the same fuel usage as Boosted, and obviously Boosted was attacking at the start there, but he's looking pretty good at the moment, is Boosted in Alpha. Considering he hasn't had no practice, he's looking good there in third, with Polar also with a good fuel load. Just notice that Nappy Sack is also on a very similar fuel load. There's Bipolar, he's looking for a little push down the inside and gets it done on Garvey. So there we go, that is a place for position. Nappysack going very, very wide there. Did he get damaged? Yes, he has. He's got aero damage. That's unfortunate for Nappysack there. Very silent evening today, isn't it? It's so long.
Very silent.
It's too silent. So Chrism is there in the lead. Ace Ryu second, starting to close the gap up now on Chrism. So starting to look a bit intense now. Bipolar looks like he's opened the taps up a bit because he's closed up with Boosted Alpha. But again, Boosted just sitting there, looking very happy there in third. Polar looks like he's realised he's got another idea and needs to get past Boosted all of a sudden. But is he just grabbing the toe here, Rose? It's very interesting.
He could be just grabbing the toe with how high the fuel depletion is. It's more about saving your fuel and trying to outfuel your competitors and going long in these stints instead of having the earlier pit, because the pit loss here is quite massive. I think it's about 30-40 seconds a pit. So going for that long stint is really worth it.
Yeah, definitely. So penalty tried a little. Oh, he's gone a little bit wide there. Oh, and he's spun out. Oh, I don't believe it. Chrism has spun out. He goes into fifth place. He's dropping back again. He's lost it on the back end, trying to lose the penalty there. And obviously, like I said, he hit the curb and he spun out. So now he is in seventh. He has aero damage to the rear and right rear suspension. Not good. Nappy Sack and Matt look like having a little bit of a shindig there. And Matt goes back in front of Nappy Sack for position. So Ace Ryu is now in the lead. And it's happened again. Luck of the gods seem to be on his side again, Roses.
Yeah, the strategy that Bipolar is going with is really working out. Just sitting back and taking his time, picking up pieces that people, the mistakes that they make, is gonna come into play when the pit stops come around, and see where he drops back and works his way back up to. He's got some real fast people around him. It's going to be a struggle for him.
Yeah, definitely. There we go. So Boosted now closing up on Polar again. So I wonder if these two are going to work together to try and close the gap up now on Ace Ryu, because a little bit of a bump draft here and a little bit of a nudge could push them back into Ace Ryu's grasps. But there he is. Oh, he has a penalty as well, so he just got a penalty there, 0.3 should I say, penalty for Ace Ryu. So even the magician himself makes some mistake. So 2.1 seconds in the lead. There is Polar, there is Boosted. So are they going to work together? Boosted looks like he's just sitting on the back end of him, and looks like he might just give him a little push down the straight here. Yes, he is. So there we go. There is the teamwork working. Long race this as well. So we'll see how these guys get on into the braking zone. Polar, Boosted, Garvey in 4th. He's having a good race, is Garvey. Doing a cracking job there. Matt is in 5th place. There he goes. Nappy Sack is in 6th with that suspension damage to the left. Prism also carrying on, doing a cracking job there. There is Roberts. So Roberts has got past. He's doing okay there, is Roberts. He's got not a lot of fuel left. Gets a penalty, a big penalty. Gia Kayla is there in 9th. He's on the medium tyre and looks like he's had an incident at some point. There is Swingle coming through into the braking zone. There we have Vinny, Bila Dorada, Ben, and then we have Hatter Lad. There he goes, coming through. So Hatter Lad looks like he might have chucked in a bit of fuel because his tyres look absolutely cracking. So just going flat out he is. But looks like Ace Rio has slowed down a bit or made a mistake because he's being clawed back by Polar and Boosted. So these guys, again, he has some funny strategies, doesn't he, old Ace Rio? But they work, don't they, Roses?
Yeah, really does work. He could just be slowing down, saving his fuel, noticing his fuel's going down too quick, so he could just stepped off the throttle a bit and start to save the fuel coming into this. It's a long old race, 18 laps. Anything can happen in those laps. Yeah,
definitely on lap 4 now. Oh, very close was Polar to bang in the back end there of Ace Ryu's rear spoiler. Very close indeed. But Polar looks like he's managed to gather it back up again. Boosted out for just again sitting behind him. He's playing a very good game here as Boosted. He's saving a lot of fuel sitting behind this guy. Lots of coasting there from Ace Ryu. But look at the closing speed from Polar. Now, he's looking very feisty already, is Polar. He was a little bit further back now. I think he's realised that he had to close up on Ace Ryu. Ace Ryu might be just adjusting the settings so he's not as fast through this sector. But saving fuel, Roses.
Yeah, it's a lot about lifting and coasting through these corners to save fuel. Like the real life counterpart of the Le Mans 24 hours, to win the race you've got to try and optimise on saving the fuel so it doesn't take as long during the pit stops as many of the winners have won at Le Mans. It gets very interesting if you're going the full distance and going flat out, burning the fuel.
Really trying hard is Ace Ryu, as you can see. Great information there from Roses, and here we go. Polar also trying to get on the back of him. Boosted out for making a mistake in the toe there. Might get a penalty here. Hopefully he doesn't. He should be okay. Garvey also trying to get on the toe here as well, but they seem to be working very well together here. It seems to be working, you can see, but Ace Ryu is still saving fuel. How does he do it? It's absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, it really is. Short shifting is the key factor. I don't know if he's playing with the fuel dial, turning it down during the slow section of the track, and then turning it back up on the straight to optimise the top speed of the car. But short shifting is the better way to save the fuel. He could be shifting it more lower down to the rev range, so he's not using the power of the car, he's more using the acceleration as it's quite high.
Yeah, definitely. And Nappy Sack looks like he's fuel saving as well, so he's looking pretty good at the moment. Yes, they are a little bit further back, but his fuel's looking very good indeed. So again, a quicker fuel stop could get him out in front of some of these guys. So again, watch out for Nappy Sack, looking very good. Matt with the fastest lap at the moment, 3:23.537. So great lap time from Matt Humphrey, but obviously getting a lovely toe here from Nappy Sack as well. So seems to be working very well. Into the braking zone they go, into the right hander, very tight corner as well. take a look at the guys at the back there. So there's Gear Kayla, we've got Vinny, we've also got Bila Dorada. There is Chrism. So Chrism has come into the pits, refreshed, refueled, and he is out again. So we'll see what he can do from there. There is Robert. So Robert's coming down the long straight. He's also been in the pits. There is Ben, also been in the pits. Swingle also has filled up as well, and there's Hatterlad. So Hatterlad is literally flat out burning as much as he can, but again, this is a test for him, so Ace 3's rear ring seems to not be within the rules and should be investigated by the stewards after the race. Just hope Booster doesn't touch it in the park fairway. And as you can see, Ace 3 is under pressure again and again. Oh, he's clipped the wall there. Contact with the wall, and again he's slowed right down into this section, so he's letting them close up here, so he's definitely dropping the fuel down here, Roses.
Yeah, saving the fuel, trying to beat Bipolar, because
they all come in. Yeah, sorry mate, they've all come in. All three, top three have come into the pits, so there we go. Boosted in, Ryu in, Bipolar is in, then we got Garvey also in, so very interesting. Now, has Nappy Sack got enough fuel to carry on? Now that's going to be interesting. And the answer is no. So it looks like they're all free stopping here, Roses.
Yeah, it could come down to a 3-stop, maybe a 2-stop if they sit behind each other and work on the fuel. A3 are there with 14% fuel in the tank, most out of anyone in the pack at the moment. It could be really interesting come the second stop, seeing who comes in and who stays out.
Definitely, yes. So it's all about this fueling. Away goes Boost Bipolar there. We have Ace Ryu out as well. Gear Kayla's in front. We also have Boosted Garvey out as well. So very, very interesting start to the first stints as they come through. 40 minutes are left. We have 20 minutes have gone, and it's Gear Kayla who's now taken the lead. But we'll definitely need to fuel save as he's not going to make it. But cracking job on the medium tire. Those medium tyres look pretty good. Now, has he been in already? Because if he hasn't, that's fantastic fuel saving. I know he's obviously, there you go, there's your leader at the back there. The provisional leader at the moment is Gear Kayla.
I don't think Gear Kayla has pitted. I think he's stayed out and thought he could run the race by saving the fuel, but the fuel depletion has just caught him out of surprise and will be burning his fuel and going slow come to the later end of the lap.
So there we go, there's Ace Ryu, there is Polar and Boosted again. Look like they're supporting each other. So great to see again these two trying to work together to try and stop the man, the alien that is Ace Ryu at the moment, and he's absolutely on fire. There is Garvey in 5th doing a cracking job on the road, 5th at the moment. Nappy Sack with another penalty, no aero damage, but there's Matt Humphrey in 7th, just behind him now. So he did pip him in the pits, which is great news for Nappy Sack, so he's now hopefully going to pull away. Then we got Chrism there in 8th, doing a cracking job. Roberts now into 9th spot with Ben in 10th. There is Swingle. It's very open at the back here, but the leaders are all together, as you can see. There is Gear Kayla. He is literally on fuel save 1. Oh, losing the back end there, managing to save it as well. So into the braking zone, Ace Ryu is going to be trying to get past him as quickly as possible as the two try to close him up. But this is going to help Ace Ryu with the fuel save in tow.
Yeah, it will do after he goes past. But he should probably stick behind Gear Kayla for as long as possible and save that fuel and maybe drop back if it gets to the point where he needs to do that and save fuel, as we see Gear Kayla have to drop down.
Well, Gear Kayla's actually just run out of fuel. He's run out of fuel as he come round the S's, and Garvey's just about missed him as he comes round the corner there. Well done to Garvey, done a great job. Great reactions from the drivers as Gear Kayla is absolutely trundling into the pits, which is not going to help him at all. Nappy Sack and Matt should close him up, and he's literally on air as he cruises around. Very difficult place to get that as well, so hopefully they miss him, which they do, so great to see. Prism on the back of this group now, so Ace Ryu now goes back into lead, 2.3 seconds in front. Bipolar is in second. There's Boosted Alpha in third. Garvey in fourth. Then we've got Matt, we have Matt, Nappy Sack, and we have Chrism all together as well. So there's quite a big, quite a few battles already, which is fantastic to see. And we're going to watch Gear Kayla coming into the pits. He was on the medium tyre. He's literally crawling back now. So much so that the pit crew are still waiting very, very anxiously to get those tyres off. Lollipop Man's like, wow, really? There he is. So in comes Gear Kayla. Lollipop Man's very happy. He's put his... oh, he's not changing tyres. He's not changing tyres. So straight in, no tyres. Hatterpad has also run out of fuel. So he's coming in. Roberts has just gone out. There is Hatterlad cruising up. I think he's just enjoying himself on the wheel.
Yeah, I think what I was saying back earlier on, the medium tyre could come into effect here. Not making as many stops for tyres, but then the super soft you can run it to the end of when your fuel burns out, so it can really put a spanner in the works coming later to the end, because you could probably have more grip coming to the final minutes of the races.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like maybe Boost Staff has made a mistake there because he was on the back of Polar. But it looks like he's made a mistake, so we're trying to lose that penalty as well. Garvey on the back of this doing an absolutely brilliant job again, is Garvey. He's had a few cracking races in the GT1 class, and he's showing it again. There is Chrism, so Chrism and Matt, Nappy Sack all together as well. So Nappy Sack looks like he's had an incident on track because he's at the back as well. So little mistake there somewhere because those three were together. There is Ben flying around now into the braking zone, trying to lose his penalty. Not going to do it there. So Swingle is in 9th, Ben in 8th. Vinny doing well there in 10th, with Bila Dorada chasing him down there in 11th spot. There's Bila Dorada. Let's have a look at him. There he is. And just behind them is refueled man D. Roberts. So Damo there, just behind them. Gear Kayla out on his, just come out of the pits, and also has Hatter Lad. There he is. So, still very open. Oh, again, very, very close there was Ace Ryu from spinning. So guys, let us know what you think about this race. Where do you think everyone's going to line up? Has Ace Ryu got this one in the bag? Has Gear Kayla got a chance to pip a couple of spots here? Can Polar grab the back end of Ace Ryu? What's your thoughts? Driver of the day also. We're half an hour in now. And again, still all to play for. Anything can happen, but the car control from these guys. Oh, again, Ace Ryu just trying to put the hammer down. And it's insane car control, isn't it, Roses?
Yeah, all these drivers have really good car control. I think going from some of these drivers doing the manufacturer series that just ended to driving these cars will help the car control. Yeah, a lot of horsepower behind these LMP1 cars, especially the older ones with this quick hybrid release. You need to be on it, and if you're not, you'll cause a crash to yourself and probably some damage.
Yeah, definitely great shout there from Roses. So Boosted is in 3rd, Garvey there in 4th, chasing down Boosted. So as Boosted just dropped down and thinking, do you know what, I'm nearly halfway here. Just try and save this fuel as much as I can. So there he is, he's there, but he's off the back, off the toe of Polar. But Garvey might grab this toe now. Chrism has made a big mistake as he comes through the chicane, and still okay, but the tyres are starting to get really destroyed. Nappy Sack and Matt are back again having a battle, so something happened there as well. I don't know why, but the Le Mans replay doesn't seem to be working for some reason. Not too sure what that's all about, but it's not working. Maybe it doesn't have replays on Le Mans, maybe. I'm not too sure, but there we go. Nappy Sack is there, back in 6th position. Matt in 7th. Chrism there is there in front, just in there with 5th. What's happened here at the front? Because Ace Rear is now being caught by Polar. Boosted Alpha is definitely getting chased down here, but there's a little bit of a battle going on at the back here between Vinny and Roberts and Bila Dorada. So that's all starting to kick off. A little move down the inside gets that done, or does he? He tries it. So Roberts goes past Vinny. So is Vinny going strategical as well? It's good practice for these guys, isn't it, Roses?
Yeah, it really is good practice for the later seasons to come. If there's another series like this, gives them that opportunity to get some practice in. Because most of these guys are not running in races that have this high of a tyre wear and fuel depletion, so it gives them that good practice for later on. Seeing this battle between Vinny and Roberts and Bila, Roberts has the most fuel out of them at the moment, but it's all about consistency around this track. If you're going too fast, you could easily mess your lap up and get damage.
Yeah, definitely, that's a great shout. As you can see, Roberts is there in 9th place, doing a cracking job, and he's raced a couple of 24 hours as well, so he knows this track quite well. I'm not too sure about the car, but he seems to be doing a very good job at the moment. Swingle is there in 8th, and he's a little bit further down the road, as you can see. There he is. So it's out of the guest cars, there he is. It's Swingle, Roberts, Vinny, Bila Dorada just behind him, and then we have Ben with Gear Kayla on the back of this group with Hatanab as well. So I think Gear Kayla is going to go again with the same tyres. I don't think he's going to come in for tyres the next time round.
No, I honestly don't think. He'll probably do a later stop at the end of the race, and with the guys being on a lap before him, they could be on some tired tyres at the end of the race, and he'll be on the fresher set, and hopefully can gain some places like he is on Ben at the moment, 4 tenths in slip.
Yeah, great shout, mate. We got Boosted Alpha is there as well, as I nearly dropped my my remote on my poor dog. Sorry, doggy. He's been very good today. He's been asleep as well. So Gizmo just put Matt in 3rd. Hard to say with Ace and Polar. That's my guess, but nevertheless a good race, says Gizmo. Yeah, I think everyone's like me. It's just, even though it's such a long race, it's very interesting to see what happens throughout the rest of this battle that is happening. So just see, I think that's is that Nappy Sack and Matt? Yes, it is. There we go. So Nappy Sack there, Matt just in front. Chrism looks like he's made a mistake somewhere, because Chrism was on the back of this pack as well. So I wonder what's happened to him there. Oh, have we lost him? So there is Chrism, he's there. So we haven't lost Chrism. There he is. He has gone into the pits. That's why. So there is Chrism. He is in 9th spot. He's refueled and new fresh tyres.
Just looking at the fight between Nappy Sack and Matt, and Nappy Sack has rear aero damage. I don't know where in the lap he got it from, but that will be really causing some top end speed.
So there we go. Garvey has got past Boosted Alpha for position, but Garvey is also very low on fuel, so he will be coming in. Now I wonder if Boosted is going to come in this time as well, because that will be again very interesting to see. Supersoft tyres look okay. Again, Boosted might opt, depending on how bad his tyres are. And then, to be honest, they're not bad, really, are they? He could probably just go, do you know what? Let's go into the pits, chuck some fuel in, and carry on with these super softs and try and gain a few seconds on Ace Ryu. What do you think there, Roses?
Yeah, his tyres look really well. He could just go into the pit and get some fuel in, gain a position as well from Garvey, having the lower fuel. Could possibly gain a couple of seconds to Rio, but the fight with this Garvey and Boosted will be the interesting one as they both go in.
Yeah, here we go. Now, I'm very, very interested to see. I'm going to watch Boosted here because I'm just wondering, yes, he has got a little bit less fuel, but is he going to change tyres? Now, would you take a gamble? Now, that's the thing. Would you take a gamble?
I personally wouldn't take the gamble. See, if I was racing and my tyres looked that well, I would have stayed out and just refueled. Came in and refueled. Sorry.
Let's see. He's changing tyres. He is changing tyres. So here we go. So new tyres for Boosted. Fuel is in. Nappy sack also there. There's Garvey refueling. Nappy sack also there in 6th spot. Cheers for the message there, Gizmo. Let's have your messages coming in, guys. Let's know what you think, all your thoughts, how you think the race is going. 26 minutes to go. Sack in. So there is Chrism, there is Knapsack, Bila Dorada coming in as well. Roberts also coming in. Look how anxious that man is on his gun on the right hand side. He's like, come on, I want this.
Oh, Gearkailer's got damage. He's gone into barrier somewhere.
So Gearkailer is off. He has gone off the track. We will take a look at him in a moment. Let's see where he is. I'm pretty sure he's down there somewhere. He's in 14th place. There he is. He's in the battles. He's in the walls, and he has got front aero and left suspension. Is he going to repair it? Is he carrying on? No, he's carrying on.
He was doing so well.
I know. Look at those lap times. To be fair, 3:34, 3:34, 3:35. Had the pit stop as well. There we go. Amazing lap times. Oh, this is interesting. Ace Ryu, very low on fuel at this moment in time. Polar also. So, again, just cruising around. Now, Matt he's a bit further down the road, but he's got a bit of fuel left. Now, is that enough to open up the taps and try and close them up? Boosted Alpha is fueled up, and he is absolutely flying now. So, much after Garvey also. Garvey a little bit further back. There is Chrism now in 6th, so great run from Chrism at the moment. There is Vinny, just behind him. Needs to change his tyres and will refuel on the next one. There is Nappy Sack, he's just come out, nice and fresh, new tyres, fuel.
Boosted Alpha will be jumping Matt when he goes into the pit on this lap. May come out just behind Rio and Bipolar when they go into the pit on this lap. It'll be really close. He's going to be pushing as hard as he can through these corners, trying to gain as much time as he possibly can.
Yeah, definitely. Just see Roberts going past Hattelad for position. I think Hattelad has had to fuel save because he's doing very, very well. I'm very impressed at the moment on his first time on the wheel. So Ace Ryu is in. There we go. So the pit crew are ready for him. Polar is also in as well. So again, 5 seconds down the road, this could all change. So there is Boosted. Now this is going to be interesting to see if he can get out in front of these guys because he's absolutely flying. Now, were they fuel saving for that last stint? This could be very crucial. So there goes the tyres, there goes the fuel. Where is Boosted Alpha? He's coming round the S's, so he's going to be on the chicane as they come into the final few corners. He's flat out coming through now. Now the fuel's still going in. Boosted Alpha and Garvey look like they're going to come through, but are they going to come through in time? He's on the straight. I think Ace Ryu's going to get out in front of him. There is Ace Ryu, and there is Boosted Alpha. There is Polar. Now, is he going to beat Polar as he comes up the hill? He's flat out coming around the corner. He might get the inside line. He's got the power into the braking zone, not quite doing it, and Polar manages to hold off Boosted Alpha, but he's all over his back end and might look for a pass here.
No, he's playing in the slip, saving fuel, but it won't help because Garvey will catch up and be in Boosted Alpha's slip and start saving the fuel. So you either fight or work as a team and save fuel.
Yeah, good shout. 5 seconds down the road. There he is your leader, Ace Ryu, at the moment. 20 minutes to go. I think there's going to be another splash and dash here.
Yeah, they seem like to be pitting every 5 laps, so Bipolar and Ryu will be looking to go to the end of the race here, but Boosted and Garvey might have to pit in if they don't save the fuel.
Very interesting to see what happens here. I wonder if any of the guys at the front are going to take a gamble and not change tyres and just jump in for a bit of a fuel break, but we'll see what happens as this race unfolds. 20 minutes to go. It's Ace Ryu who is in the lead with Polar in second, Boosted in third, with Garvey just behind them in fourth. I'm really impressed with Garvey today. He's stayed with the guys up front and he is pushing hard. He's doing a cracking job. There is Crism in fifth and he's doing a sterling job as well. He's now back in the top 5. Nappy Sack is there and his fuel is really good as well. So we'll see what he can do and stay out and maybe just fuel save a little bit. Might grab the top 5. There is Matt also looking very good on fuel with a nice set of fresh super soft. So we'll see what he can do. Roberts is not that far behind either, he's just down the road and there is Swingle just behind him, so the chase is on between these two. So Roberts has jumped Swingle for position there. Vinny is in 10th, there he is, he's fueled up, so he's looking pretty good at the moment. So all change at the end of this race, but I think Vinny, if he just plays his cards right here, could last out and might pick those two up front.
Yeah, definitely. He pitted at the right time. Swingle and Roberts will have to pit for fuel and definitely new tyres because they will not last another 10 laps here. So Vinny will definitely be finishing 8th at the end of this race.
Yeah, definitely. There we go. So Ace Ryu is coming through the S's now. Let's have a look at the messages. We have Rachel saying, Grandad said it's hard to say how the race will go yet, but Ace Ryu looks pretty untouchable. His racecraft and fuel saving is really good. Yeah, very good shout there. Keep your messages coming in, guys. Really appreciate these messages. Coming through the S's again. Still Ace Ryu not put a foot wrong at the moment. Maybe the commentator's curse might work on him one day, but not today. So he's in the lead. There is Polar in second. Blue flags for somebody, not too sure who. But there is Boosted. There is Garvey. Garvey's still on the back of these two, which is great to see. There is Crism also coming through the S's. He's had a bit of a hit and miss day today, but he's still there.
Yeah, Garvey's on the back, just sitting comfortable, not pushing too much, I don't think. His tyres look a bit starting to get there, same with Boosted. So it could be a change of position here soon.
So Knapsack 6th, there is Matt in 7th. Again, crowd still going wild, as you can see. Lovely shot there coming through under the Dunlop Bridge into the lovely sweeping right-hander into the left, clipping the curves on the exit. Nice shot coming through here as well. Beautiful. Still fastest lap from Matt. You may see Ace Ryu smashing a quick fast lap like he usually does on the final stint, but we'll see how that goes. Pete Jones says Polar might just snatch first on the last lap. Oh, now that's an interesting shout there. So, time has come down a little bit. He has put in a purple, has Ace Ryu, so he is opening up the taps a little bit now, but 4.3 seconds, there is Polar, there is Boosted, there is Garvey, so they're all still together. Very tight between the top 4 at the moment. Still all to play for. Again, goes faster again. Look at Polar. He's got Boosted all over the back of him now. So the challenge from Boosted Alpha is starting to happen now. Here we go. Thanks for your message, Pete. Really appreciate that.
I'm just looking through all the sector times, the lap times, and everyone is very consistent between themselves.
So drifting these cars around they are as they come through the left hand into the braking zone. Very, very tight right here, as you can see. Careful not to hit the wall there. You may see a crazy looking livery that's coming up from myself for the 24-hour event. Really looking forward to it. I will be streaming it. I will be showing my face, so the ugly mug will be on stream, and we'll see what we can do out there in the Aston. Again, he's looking very, very quick. Is Bipolar and Boosted Alpha there in third. Ace Ryu now opening up the taps, like I said, and he's now 6 seconds in front. So again, look at the change in the fuel is mind-boggling. There we go, 3 minutes 21.232, just as I said. 15 minutes to go.
Prism into the pits.
There we go, Prism into the pits. Great shout. It's a funny looking stand, isn't it? Loving the gear. And they got an idea, so I don't know what those got. Maybe there's a car coming from the other side of the pit wall, from the blue team there, as you can see. Oh, there he is. So in they come. And Prism gets a new set of shoes. Fuel is in. Oh, thanks Gizmo, man. Appreciate that. Awesome commentary throughout this series as always. Keep up the great work, guys. Cheers, Gizmo. Like I said, we have a 24-hour event. I'm running 24 hours like Roses has done already, or will be doing. He'll be finishing that off. And we'll be seeing how they get on. So Chrism is out. Swingle is in as well. So Swingle coming in and Vinny is coming in. So this will be interesting. Coming in at the same time.
I reckon that Vinny's just going to be coming in for a fresher set of tyres. His fuel, probably a little bit of splash of fuel, but other than that, it'll be just the tyres for the end of the race.
So there is Swingle, there is Vinny. Yeah, you're right. I think he might just put enough in just to finish off the rest of the race, and we'll see. What's that? Model part-time as pit crew. So out goes Swingle. So those two guys will be racing against each other, two Tetrax racing guys. Great to see on track, and hopefully they're enjoying themselves as well. So let's have a look at our leaders as we see these two battling away. It looks like they're helping each other out, but I think Vinny's got other ideas. He'll be wanting to take this one to the end. I think we have lost Gear Kayla. Yeah, we have. We've lost Gear Kayla, looks like. So Ace Ryu is there in the lead. 6.4 seconds in front. Polar in second. He's gone purple, so maybe Polar is looking for the fastest lap. Makes a mistake there. Oh, in the marbles as well. So Boosted Alpha now got a little bit of a gap now. Now, is anyone going to go into the pits here? Now, it's going to be very, very crucial what happens. How much fuel have they saved? How much fuel do they have to put in just to make it through to the end of the race? Are they going to change tyres?
They have 5 laps left of this race, possibly some new tyres and splash of fuel from Rio and Bipolar. Garvey on fumes nearly. Definitely be coming in this lap.
Yeah, definitely. I just noticed that Prism has enough fuel, so he might be able to grab the two in front if he's lucky. He's got enough fuel for the rest of the race, I'm pretty sure of that. But Ace Ryu is going round again for another lap, so there we go. Ace Ryu again, 3:20.625. Polar is going round again also. Boosted Alpha is coming in, so maybe, is he going to do it? Is he going to just fill up flat out and keep the tyres?
Yeah, I believe he changed for some tyres as well, because if he keeps those tyres, that'd be pretty short at the end of the race, and Garvey could be on a newer set and be able to utilise the grip.
So fuel for boosted, Garvey in 4th. There's Napisac also come in now. Again, Matt's stayed out. Napisac is in. Chrism is also been refueled, so we'll see what happens. And Paula has just said, are the drivers allowed to cross the solid white line when they leave the pits? Only asking, has others been penalised for it during other races? Yes, they will, Paula. Don't you worry about that. We are notified. So Paula there, she will be. She should work for the incident team. Actually, it's very good eyes. So yeah, they will be punished if they have been going across the white line, as we saw earlier on. And Boosted just losing the front end of that car, managing to save it. So great stuff from him. So we see Knapsack is in the pits. Chrism has gone past, or has he? No, he hasn't. He hasn't quite got past. Oh no, he has. Yes, he has. I do apologise. I thought that was the S's at the bottom of the hill, but no, they're at the top of the hill. So Chrism is past. So now, can he save that fuel for 10 minutes? Very, very tight indeed.
It would be very tight. I believe that he'll be able to do it, running a little bit wide there. That may be a penalty to Chrism.
So Matt's fuel looks pretty good indeed at the moment. So again, another one, splash and dash. Tyres look okay, so as long as those tyres are alright when he comes out, he might not have to change tyres. So again, another one just to watch out for. There is Boosted Alpha in 4th. Garvey just behind in 5th, with Chrism in 6th. There is Napisac in 7th. Hatalad has now put himself into 8th spot, with Roberts just behind him in 9th, but again, looking better on the fuel. So Vinny and Swingle might actually jump a couple of places here. There's Bila Dorada just coming out of the pits, with Ben Allison also coming out of the pits. But there is your leader. It's Ace Ryu and Polar. There he is, 6 seconds down the road. Oh, this is intense. Now, again, this is another one. So you look at Ace Ryu's tyres, and then you look at Polar's, and you're thinking, 9 minutes to go. Would you I wouldn't change the tyres. I really wouldn't. I would go for broke. I would just go for it. You know, save a couple of seconds. See if I can grab the back of Ace Ryu. Ace Ryu now 5.6 in front. He's going to dive into the pits now. Now, what is Ace Ryu going to do? Now, if I was Polar, I would take the gamble. Why not? You've got a massive lead on Matt. You've got a massive lead on Boosted Alpha. Take a gamble. No? Is that just me? It's ballsy, I know, but why not? Paul, you're very welcome.
It would be. It's one on those fences. Rio will probably take the new tyres and try and set a fast lap for coming to this end session of the race. So I think Bipolar will do that as well, knowing how close they are together. And if Bipolar didn't change the tyres, Boosted Alpha will be right there on the rear, waiting for a mistake or get him in the final corners.
Yeah, definitely. There is Matt. There is Boosted Alpha coming round as well. So both of them went for fuel. Damn it. Oh, I was hoping for a bit of excitement. But there goes Ace Ryu. He goes out onto track. There is Polar. He should be coming out on track as well. There he is. So he's managed to make some time there on Ace Ryu. So I wonder if he's realised, you know what, 8 minutes to go. I think I've got enough fuel to carry me here. Ace Ryu's got a lot more fuel in the tank, so he's going to go flat out now. This will be very interesting. There is Boosted Alpha. He's definitely got enough for the rest of the race, so we'll see what he can do. Can Garvey close him up? He's in 4th at the moment, doing a good job. There is Matt in the pits. Prism has also, looks like he's about to go past as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, at the moment we have 7 minutes to go. Who is your driver of the day?
My pick for the driver of the day for at the moment, it's got to be Garvey. Been very consistent, sticking on the back of this top 5. Doing really well.
Yeah, has indeed. He's done a cracking job. There is Vinny coming round there in 10th, and he should pick those guys in front. Now, it'd be very interesting to see what happens here. There is Lad Roberts as well. Vinny will be going past them. 7 minutes to go. And we'll see what happens here. Swingle also going around. There's Ace Ryu. He's 3 seconds up the road with a little bit more weight as well. So Polar's just having it large. He's going for it. 3 seconds in front as well is Ace Ryu. One last stint, says Ryan. You've done very, very well, mate. You've done very well indeed. So can Polar grab Ace Ryu 3 seconds in front? Now he's going to literally do all he can to close him up. There he is, just in front there. There is Boosted Alpha in 3rd, Garvey in 4th. Chrism there in 5th. He's again, like I said, he was in the wars earlier on, got the repair damage done. He's still there in 5th, doing a good job indeed. We got Paula saying, "Go for it, Hatterlad, driver of the day. His first race on the wheel instead of his pack." No, you can't do that, Pete. Don't want to give him a big head already. So we go. Chrism is there in 5th. There is Nappy Sack in 6th position. Wow, camera shot there increased dramatically there with the brakes glowing on the discs. There we go. So it's Knapsack in 6th. There is Matt in 7th. Vinny is there in 8th. Thank you very much, Chris, for liking the stream. Appreciate that. We lost Racing Rivals driver Gear Kayla. He's unfortunately retired, I think. Oh! Vinny literally just took off there into the sky and beyond. It was definitely an ET moment. Don't know what happened there. He clipped the cone and went shooting up in the air. And now Swingle's back on his case again. So let's have a look at leaders. 3.6 still as they come round the chicane. And he's managed to do that very well as Ace Ryu as he comes around the corner there. Bipolar also trying to chase him down. He's going to burn this fuel up as quickly as he can. There is Boosted Alpha there in 3rd. Garvey also in 4th. There he goes into the braking zone. Oh, nicely done. His dad will be very, very proud of him today. Wheel pad of it. Chrism is there in 5th. There is Nappy Sack in 6th. Matt is just behind him with a penalty as well. Have to lose that as quickly as he can. Trying to chase down that 6th place. Been using the jumping jacks. Yeah, definitely. So it looks like the guest guy is having a good race here. Matt taking his penalty. Well done, Matt. And now chasing down again. So Ace Ryu now 4 seconds in front and nearly does a fastest lap on the previous lap. That's incredible. Look at that time. 3 minutes 20.950. And purple again. This guy's an absolute machine. 4 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Would definitely be interesting. I think the fuel on Bipolar is going to be close. He's about quarter empty. So I think he'll be running on fumes coming onto the last lap.
Very intriguing to know. As you see, Boosted Alpha has got better fuel at the moment. There is Garvey. There is Chrism with the closing pack now of Nappy Sack and Matt coming into play with a better fuel load. So we'll see what happens here as we come into the last 3 minutes of the race. Chrism going a little bit wide there, losing the back and manages to save it. That's not going to help him on the long straight as we see Matt and Nappy Sack closing him down very, very quickly. Let's go on board with Chrism. Matt going for a move on Nappy Sack, which he does so, lets him go past. Very interesting.
They're going to be working together. They saw that error from Chrism and they're going to work together to catch up and hopefully utilise on his mistakes.
Yeah, better tyres as well, as you can see. So it looks like Chrism is looking for the long game here. 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go. Maybe he's thinking, do you know what, just drop the fuel load down. They look like they're passing him quite easily as well, which they are, aren't they? So there you go, into the braking zone, into the right-hander. Nappy Sack gets that done. Chrism goes wide and takes that position. Chrism now back into 7th, so I just think he's dropped the fuel load down just to make sure he gets to the end of the race. So there we go, Race Ryu 8 seconds in front now. That's insane.
Yeah, it looks like that our top 4 are going to go through with another lap. Matt might get another one, but it'll be very close.
So Ace Ryu pulling away, goes fast with a 3:20.101. This guy's an animal. So there we go. Polar just getting the back end a little bit squirrely. Love that. He goes over the line as well. So he's just thinking of fuel saving now. Here is Boosted. Now Boosted could open up the taps. He's got another lap in him and he might get second here. He's not that far up the road, only 13 seconds, and on the lap that takes 3 minutes, that could be closed down quite quickly. So we'll see what happens. Garvey is in 4th. There is Matt, so Matt coming around as well. He probably will get another lap in, as you can see. Nappy Sack Chrism also, so the guest cars might not be able to get another lap in, so it depends on what happens, but Vinny looks like he's going to get this done. He does, Paul, he does make it look easy. It's absolutely incredible. So Matt is there in 5th, comes over the line onto his final lap. So there he goes. There is Knapsack. He gets a massive penalty. So Matt looks like he's going to hold that 5th position. But anything can happen in this race. There is Chrism also thinking about the fuel saving with 38 seconds to go. Vinny coming round. I think this might be the last lap for Vinny. Let's see what happens here. Swingle trying to close him down, as you can see. Great banter between these two. Hello Glenn, great to see you, buddy. Nice big smiles there as well. Oh, he's gone very wide as Vinny. That's going to be a big penalty as he goes over across the line here. It says 10 seconds to go. Now, if he's got a penalty, yes he has. Now, this is crucial. Needs to get rid of it. Into the braking zone he goes. 4 seconds to go. He's managed to lose the penalty in the chicane. Goes over the line and he's going to cross the line. He's going to take 8th position as he does and wins out of the guest cars. Swingle goes into 2nd out of the guest cars and Ben Edison will take 3rd out of the guest cars. Roberts goes over the line in 4th. Bila Dorada is there. Also, Hatterpad looks like he's had an incident, which he has done. There goes Bila Dorada. He's going to cross the line with just about enough fuel to do so. Into the right hander he goes and he will take 12th place. Congratulations Bila Dorada as he crosses the line. There goes Hatter lad. He's coming over the line. Well done Hatter. He's got one more corner to go. Little bit of aero. We might see the handbrake turn. Oh, he's terrible. That was terrible on the steering wheel. That's a sacking. That's terrible. So, let's have a look. So Ace Ryu is also coming round. There he goes. He's not got far to go till he is home as he comes through the S's. Polar is there also 13 seconds down the road with Boosted Alpha. There's Garvey. We got Matt there also with Nappy Sack and Chrism. So we're going to take a look at our leader. He's been absolutely sensational in this league. He really has. He is definitely elite. He has proven it today. He has proven it all season. And he is coming around the last 2 chicanes. And let's hopefully he can get through it without any mistakes. Of course he can. And there he goes. It is Ace Ryu who takes the flag and the championship of the final race of the series. Congratulations, Ace Ryu. He takes the championship. Bipolar is coming round now. He will take 2nd overall, and I'm sure he's very happy with 2nd. Here he goes. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Over the line he does, and he will take second in the championship. Boosted Alpha, I'm pretty sure that's guaranteed him third, but we will have to get confirmation of that after this race. And across the line he goes, and Boosted Alpha is very happy with that podium. And I'll tell you who else is going to be happy. It's going to be Garvey. What a great drive from Garvey. Congratulations to Garvey taking 4th place. Now, Matt is there. He's coming round as well, and he looks like he's going to hold that 5th spot. Just needs to make it round. Nappy is also chasing him down. There is Matt. You can just see Nappy in the background, like a little glare there. There he is, and Matt is coming home. Here we go. Last 2 chicanes to go. There's the first. There's the second. And over the line he comes, and he will take 5th overall. Congratulations to Matt. Nappy Sack is going to come over the line, takes a slow one, and I think it's just a cruise just to say thank you very much to everybody. And over the line he goes, and there is Chrism. He's going to go over the line and take 7th. But there is your championship winner and series. Oh wow, he's just won the series, isn't he? I'd to say, he's incredible. He takes the GR1 Mojo series. Congratulations to Ace Ryu with another victory.
I believe that does jump Boosted into 3rd for the standings.
There we go.
Looking at the points, I feel like it does.
So with that being looked at from Rose's point of view there, it looks like Boosted has got 3rd place. So let's have a look at those race results. Ace Ryu takes 1st. Polar in 2nd, Boosted in 3rd, Garvey in 4th, Matt in 5th, Nabisak in 6th, Chrism in 7th, Vinny in 8th, Swingle in 9th, Ben there in 10th, Roberts in 11th, Billy Dorada takes 12th, Hatter Lad in 13th, and obviously Gear Caleb we lost, and Roses is the safety car driver. Hi Roses. Wow, what a end to the series. That was fantastic. It really, really was. Let's go into the interview room and let's have a quick chat with some of these guys. Hopefully they're all being good. Guys, I'm in the commentary box. Hello, guys. Hello. Luckily, nobody said any naughty words there, which is great. But what an end to the series. That was a long, long race, that was. But we'll have a quick word with Boosted Alpha. Boosted, great drive, mate. You must be very happy with 3rd place.
Yeah, I'm over the moon with that. It was a great race, start to finish. Just ran my own race, really. Didn't want to battle. Did not want to fight. So just pushing people along. It's a great opportunity to save fuel. So, yeah, I tried to get the cutback. On the second pit stop, I was like right on Polar's tail. But then I got a penalty and I had to serve about 3/10 of it on the start-finish straight. And then that was it. He was gone. And as soon as I was out of his slip, it was game over. I couldn't keep up. Rio and Polar, their pace was just too good. But yeah, great race. Very happy with that.
Oh, what a mate. Great result. And I think that gives you 3rd in the championship. So absolutely buzzing for you, buddy. Well done.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Brilliant stuff. Let's have a word with Polar. Great race, mate. That guy in front, he couldn't be stopped, but you weren't far away, and there was a point at that. There was a moment in the final pit stop. I thought, is he going to change his tyres? Is he going to take a gamble? Because Boosted Alpha was quite far back, so even if he did make a mistake, he could have carried on. But I was thinking, is he going to change the tyres? You said yes.
Yeah, I haven't run anything without tires. I thought about it. I definitely took less fuel to try to be in Rio's draft there, that last pit stop, but it was just he's just too good. And, I started the race forgetting to switch my fuel map back to 1 versus 6, and that cost me a lot of time right there. So
no.
Overall, sometimes it's not the driving that costs you. So in this case, even if I had done fuel map 1, I stayed in his draft. Once he went for that fast lap attack, I was like, oh boy, see you, Rio. Bye-bye.
And Ryu with the giggle at the end there. But congratulations, Polar. Obviously, great to see you doing so well in the first race. Again, you seem to be a bit of a weapon in these sprint races. But again, it's just getting the timing right, the strategy right, and trying to rule this guy who is now the champion of GT1 Mojo Series. And Ryu, what a drive. I mean, again, you're just proving why you are at the top of your game at the moment, and it's great to see.
Yeah. Well, that was a very fun race. Yeah, basically I just stick to my strategy that I already arranged. And yeah, as usual, luckily I got a very good draft from Prism on the first stint. So yeah, from there I managed to save a lot of fuel. Yeah, on the first pit, I think I was the only one that has 17% fuel balance. The others were less than that. Yeah, and the rest of the race, I was just focusing to not getting penalty because this track is really easy to collect penalty, which is very critical because most of the road here is very long straight. Yeah, and yeah, uh, thankfully, my plan to grab the fastest lap on the final stint also worked out. Yeah.
Well, congratulations, mate. I'm really not looking forward to sending this trophy over because it's going to take a bit of a time before it does get there. I might be better off just chucking it in a bottle and just sending it on the way. But mate, you're going to get a trophy. Congratulations. Well done. You are the elite GT1 Mojo Series champion. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So there we go. Ace Ryu is your champion. We've got a couple of guys in as well. There is a couple of that have raced. Actually, I want to just say, and apologies to Boosted Alpha. Obviously, it looks like a couple of the guys have worked out the points, and you can kick me in the teeth if you want, mate. I'm really sorry, but it looks like Tom has literally pipped you to third place. It looks like
he's more than worth it. He's a great racer, and yeah, I missed 2 races out of this season. So yeah, hats off to Nappy. Well done, mate.
Oh, great stuff. Well done, Tom. So it looks like you did clinch that third place overall. Great drive, mate. That was a tough one out there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I went into it with no practice, and you know, it's got to be said. Obviously, with Boosted missing a couple of the races, I know that it's taken them quite a bit of a while getting used to the GR1, and it's not a car that you can just jump in with no practice, and you know, not planning on the strats. So yeah, no, it's one of those things. Obviously, with Red, obviously dropping out as well. It's a bit of a. I'll take it. I'm not gonna turn it down, but yeah, you know, it's always nice to have a full battle with someone. And I know on track, me and Boosted have had some great battles throughout the series, so I think I'll take that more than anything. Again, it's a great opportunity to race with some of the guys like Bipolar and Rio, who are just, you know, the next level. So yeah, it was a difficult race today. Took a while to settle in, and then just did my own thing. No idea, obviously, the other boys' strats. It'll be a case of watching the stream back and just picking up from Rio and Bipolar. Just learning off them in the replays. So no, another good result. Obviously, it's great to get the cars up there. Obviously, all the drivers from Ted Tracks. A bit of a shout out to Vinny and Swingle as well. They did. I know they were only guest drivers today, filling in, but yeah, we were all in a party chat, and they I think they ended up doing quite well at the back there. So yeah, no, it's great series again, mate.
Oh, brilliant. Well done, Tom. Congratulations for finishing third. Congratulations, Boosted, for finishing fourth, but obviously third tonight. But great job, mate. Absolutely fantastic. Let's quickly have a word with Matt. Is Matt there? Matt, are you there? Able to have a chat?
Hello, mate. Yeah, I'm here.
Hello, mate. Great to see you, buddy. Good race as well. We haven't got Garvin, which is a real shame, but great drive there from you. And that's a bit of a tough one because obviously you had Chrism battling away again. Then you had Tom involved, and then there was a few incidents. You know, a couple of aero damages I saw, and noticed that Tom, I think he clipped the wall and got a bit of suspension damage on the front, which was not going to help him very much. But it's a very intense race, wasn't it? Considering it's only 2 straights and a couple of chicanes.
Yeah, no, actually, I messed it up on lap 1. I got a bit pinned behind Polar at the very start because obviously he was on the wrong fuel map, and I was there like, oh, I have nowhere to go, so I stayed behind him for a minute, and then coming down the straight, I just missed my braking point and had to go straight on in the chicane because otherwise I was going to take someone out. So I ended up weaving my way between those tyre barriers and losing an absolute bunch of time. And so then I was like, all right, well, damage limitation, recovery drive time. And I in that first stint, I used way more fuel than I really intended to. But I managed to get back up there, so I'm not too unhappy with that. But there was a few schoolboy errors, not much practice going into it. So, it's definitely a hard car. Definitely a hard car. Good series, though. Great fun.
Yeah, very tough series indeed. But great to hear from you, Matt, and well done, buddy. Great drive.
Excellent.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was interesting. Roses, like I said, always been a pleasure, and thank you for running the safety car for us this series. Safety car will be part of the next series quite a lot, so we're hoping to grab that in the GT3 series. We'll see what everyone else wants to do, but I'd like to bring it into the next series. So Series 5 will be coming up in January, so information will be given over the Christmas period for everyone to practice their cars. So there we go. What a fantastic series. Ace Ryu, champion. Polar second. And Tom Hockley there from TTR. Napisak there has managed to grab third off Boosted Alpha. And that could have all changed if the start of the series was slightly different. If Polar had missed a couple, Boosted didn't miss a couple, Ace Ryu might have had a bit of pressure at the end there. But there he goes. Ace Ryu, champion of the GT1 Mojo series. I wanted to thank everybody that has been involved in the series that have happened for CC Sim Racing. It's been absolute pleasure to do it this series. Again, everyone that's been involved, the drivers, all the drivers. We now have just under, I think it's 150 drivers, which is incredible, and I've got to put them all in racetracks. So it's all in race cars as well. Teams are building up. We've got 14 in the new Bob team. We have 14 in Ted Tracks. It's incredible. We have nearly 14 at CC Sim. It's going to be absolutely incredible, and really can't wait to see what happens with other drivers and teams coming in to the series. But absolutely incredible. Thank you very much everybody that's been involved, the team, admin, the guys that have been doing the images, everyone that's been helping in the background, Mark Price for really cheering me up when I was in a low place, really making me happy driving that little Mini. There's much more to come. I can't say too much at the moment, but it's something big happening, and you're all going to be a part of it. It's going to be insane, but a massive thank you from me. Next is the on the ERA is the sorry, let me start again. The E-Racing Association have the $1,000 cash prize win for the Alpha Cup 2. Really looking forward to that one. That's going to be an absolute belter. If it's anything like the last one, Ace Ryu, like I said, won that one, but he's got a lot of competition. Some of the names that I want to say, but I can't, are formidable. There is some drivers that are on Gran Turismo that I'm so pleased that are a part of this, and they're going to really show what they've got, and it's all about those heats. If you get through the top 2 in your heat, you're through to the final, and that's all it is. You need to get through the final. Top 3, get some cash. Amazing, can't wait for that. That's happening on the 27th, and the final is on the 28th. So if you want to be a part of that, please register now and go to E-Racing Association on Facebook and click the link. Thank you very much everyone for joining us. Roses, appreciate all your help today and for doing the safety cars, as I said, so thanks very much, Roses, appreciate that, buddy.
You're welcome, Craig, anytime.
And there we go, 24 hour for me and the guys that are getting involved, charity event for cancer research and for people that have lost someone or are needing help in CC Sim Racing will also be getting a slice of the pie as well. So we can't wait to share that with you and join us live. I'll be streaming that for 24 hours, well I'll try to, and obviously Roses will be there as well to join us, and it's going to be fantastic. But thank you very much everyone who has been with us. This is CC Sim Racing. I have been Craig Cook. That has been Series 4. Come back for Series 5. Love you all. Take care everyone, and good night.